Welcome back. Well, today this is a bit of an urgent call to all in North America, Canada, and the US. And if you remember the JW days, I do, when we used to write letters to governments, Org Watchtower would have us write these letters. They would send out a Watchtower, I forget how it was, but we'd have a sample letter. And we'd sit there for hours handwriting this, copying this sample letter over. Back in the day, we used to do it by pen, so we'd count lots of time. And then you'd have to go down to the post office and mail it at your expense. You know, maybe it'd cost you $2, $2.50, $3 even to get it overseas. And a lot of times we're writing to the government, the prime minister of some African country or something. Like it's not, they're just going to throw it all in the garbage. It's harassment and it jams up the mail system and costed us publishers money and time for fake hours, like fake time of pretending like we're helping someone. No, they were just fighting for freedom to do what they're doing now, and those countries weren't allowing it. So today we're kind of on the opposite side of the fence. We're saying to Watchtower, no. And how do we do that? Well, we could write letters to the Watchtower all day long, all of us, and they'd just throw them in the garbage. And we could take all kinds of time and put them in nice envelopes and send it out, and they'll just throw it all in the garbage. It's apostate. So how do we get action? Well, it's by going to the government. And we all live in a certain jurisdiction. We all reside under a certain postal code. So therefore, we have a voice. It's called freedom of rights and stuff like that. So let's take a look at this. One of the people in the ExJW community put this together. Her name is Janelle. Thank you, Janelle, for all your hard work. And this is Letters for Change. So you go to Letters for Change info. It'll be in the description of this video. Just click it and you're right here. And it's an excellent little website. Look at how easy it is. You locate your rep, Canada and the US. It's all in there. We're going to show you how it works. There's a letter template for Canada and the US. All you do is highlight this, and then you can make it your own. Highlight, copy, paste for Canada and the US. Yeah, so there's the letters say basically the same thing, and they give all kinds of links to human rights, to the UN, all kinds of links. Janelle did an excellent job, even links to TV programs. So we're making the job easy for the MP. That's the Member of Parliament. So how do you locate your MP? Well, in Canada here, we just hit this search for member here, and up comes this screen. And I plugged in my postal code right here. You know, I'll just copy it. So if you started from this screen, you'd hit Canada. Comes up like this. You paste in your postal code. You search, and there's your members. Same thing as over here. So these are my members, Dan Lloyd. So I'd hit his, just hit his business card there. And then there's the roles, what he does in Parliament. This guy's into Europe Parliamentary Association, Israel, Italy. Looks like some stuff he's doing. All his roles, not sure. Work. This is interesting. Here's the motions. He's got none. No current motions on the go. So he might like some motions. Now, the reason we want to get this stuff rolling, folks, is because it's right now's the time. It's an urgent time right now because pretty soon the Parliament members are going off on summer holidays, and they'll come back for election. So and they'll get into their house. So now they need something to go in with. If they have something like this, all the work is done. Janelle has done the work of a law student or a law professor who actually knows the insides of the Jehovah's Witnesses. That's like hiring a consultant to do the work. They no longer have to hire a consultant. It's all done for them. You know, it's one thing to get a complaint, and you get complaints all the time, these MPs, but to get a legitimate complaint, you know, their secretary plugs in Jehovah's Witnesses, And bang, pages and pages of stuff comes up. And you have all the stuff in your letter. All the work is done. And if they start getting multiple letters from multiple places, and if you put a little bit of your story in there, not too much, I'll show you what I did just in a second. But here's how you get into the US one, the House, United States. I plugged in 11201 zip code, find your rep. Up comes, this is for New York district. So to get through here, these are the people. You can click right onto their business card here, their name, and it'll pull you into their website. So you have to work through their websites for the most part and contact them there. So you'd go contact and email. You see that? So all of these people are available because they're there for you, the people. So the first thing in the US one, you have to put your zip code in again. And you have to put in if there's extensions. And then you go to the next step. Now, I can't get past this step unless I put in the zip code again. I guess I could do that. Oh, no, that's a Canadian one. But anyways, 11201. Let's see if that one gets us anywhere. I don't... Oh, yeah, it did. Zip code authentication. Did I get it right? No. No. And if you don't get it right, it'll tell you. I was just guessing. Oh, I had one in there. But it's easy to work. All the websites are different for your state that you're living in. So that's it. So what I did here is I just, once you get in, you paste it. I made an email, so mine just went to him as an email from me. And it's a nice letter. I could read it here. You can read it. You can come online and read it if you're going to do it. But it's very, very nicely done. It has all the charters in here. And you put a little bit of your own story in there. I put my YouTube channel in there and the book I wrote. So that went out. And yeah, it has the Government of Canada, the United Nations links to human rights, United Nations Convention on Rights of a Child, CTV News, Focus. There's a lot happening in Toronto right now. And Pennsylvania, there's a link to that. The Japan Times, link to that. And the New Zealand Herald, a link to that. So you see, folks, all the work is done for the Parliament. All they got to do is open up your email, and if they get multiple ones of these, it's gonna rattle the hornet's nest, I think. And what happened? Well, today I sent this out this morning, and Janelle sent this to us yesterday. This website, she just finished it. She's been working on it for a long, long time to get it to this stage, and she said there's something coming out for Norway as well. So my MPs got back to us right away. It's an automatic reply, but I'll tell you what, when we were doing Watchtower letters, you wouldn't get any reply back from some African president because you have no right to write him about his country. You don't live there. You see, if you live in a country, then you have a voice, and this is the proper way to do it. So very well done. This can help all of us to move forward and have a purpose in this whole program of helping the Watchtower to straighten itself up. They're trying to work on a few things. They're changing some stuff with dress code. And you can now talk to a disfellowship person at the Kingdom Hall. Should have been able to long ago. That's where you encourage people. But you still can't talk to disfellowship people. So they have a shunning issue, blood on their hands. A lot of issues. There's apologies that have to happen. And these things all haven't happened. So until that's done, we still have a lot to do. And we're in business. And once Watchtower cleans themselves up, then we're out of business. And we go off and go fishing. But right now, there's business to do. We have to get these letters out. Get it out to your MP. Share this with friends. Share it on Twitter. Share it on all your social media platforms. Help us out here, folks. And by the way, in Janelle's program here on the, there's a signed petition area here. And it takes you right to the Canadian petition, the easiest way to get to our petition. You click that. It opens up our petition here in Canada. We're at 1,100 or 1,011, and we need 1,500 for our next goal. So if you know some Canadians And anybody, it doesn't have to be ex-Jehovah's Witnesses. Anybody can do it. And I didn't put that on the display, but there it is. I'm sorry. So there, yeah, you get onto Janelle's website, you click here, sign the petition. It takes you down to the Canadian petition. You just click it, and it pulls you right into our petition here in Canada. And you can sign it, and this is going to go into Parliament. It becomes a motion once we get assign it to a member of Parliament. But it starts somewhere, folks, and we appreciate as much help as you can do. And this is all just a click of the email. It's very easy. This does not cost a stamp. It does not cost a cent to anybody. So thanks again, folks, and we're going to finish this up with something that is motivating. Now, this is a commercial. You've seen one of my books I just put out a couple of days ago called A Journey to Love. It was a book I was shunned for. So this is a commercial for the next book that's coming. Here we go. And until next time, live your life with love. Bye for now.
It's time for us to go. We entered the farmer's market one last time to say our goodbyes. Nina wished us much confidence in our new journey ahead as we disappeared through the mist, but this time to a new land. To be continued in Book 3, Finding Purpose.